Today we're turning Mario characters into Pokémon, with different typings, stats, and evolutions. What's that? Why are we doing this? Anyways, let's get started. The first character I worked on was Yoshi. He has a certain resemblance to a Pokémon called Cyclizar, such as he's a lizard, dragon kind of thing, and he gets used as a vehicle. So I gave him the same typing. Dragon, because he kind of is a dragon, I think, and normal, because he's also just kind of a guy. I also gave him some fairly good stats as he doesn't evolve, and the ability Simple, which is pretty good. Of course, Yoshi can appear in all kinds of colors. Another character that has a lot of colorful forms is Toad. Since he is truly just a little lad, he is normal type and has pretty weak stats. However, he has a split evolution. He can evolve either into Captain Toad, who gains the ground typing and is kind of a fast physical attacker, or into Toad Mechanic, who gains the steel type and is a little bulkier. Now, onto the stars of the show. Mario and Luigi. Representing them properly was a bit of a challenge, but I took inspiration from multiple concepts in the Pokémon world to make it work. First off, the two evolve from Baby Mario and Luigi respectively into normal Mario and Luigi. They work like the Nidoran lines, as they have essentially the same stats, but one is a little more on the offense and the other is a little more on the defense. The second inspiration was this little guy named Rotom, who can use household appliances to take on different forms. Similarly, Mario and Luigi can use power-ups to take on different forms with different strengths and typings. There are 6 types, one for each base stat, of which they gain a bonus of plus 70. The Mega Mushroom boosts HP, the Tanuki form boosts attack, the Shell form boosts defense, the Fire form boosts special attack, the Ice form boosts special defense, and the Propeller form boosts speed. And what about their opponents? Bowser is a 3-stage evolution line. He starts off as Bowser Jr., who is a Fire and Dragon type. He evolves into Bowser, and then he has 2 options. He can evolve into Dry Bowser, who becomes a Dragon and Ghost type with high bulk and speed, or he can become Fury Bowser, a Dragon and Fire type with high physical stats and HP. Of course, Bowser brought his army with him to the Pokémon universe. Kamek is a Dark and Flying type that uses special moves but is pretty frail. Boo and King Boo are very bulky ghost types who can take a lot of hits but don't hit back too hard. Koopa Troopa is a normal type because they too are just a little lad, and they evolve into Parakoopa, who gains the flying type and becomes faster. They also have the ability Unaware, which is a fairly good ability that is based on the fact that the Koopas are not exactly the brightest bulb in the box. Fun fact, in German we say "they ate wisdom with a spoon," which I personally think is adorable. Some more characters I worked on include Princess Peach and Princess Daisy and their baby forms. Peach is fairy type, while Daisy is fighting, though that is mostly because of their color schemes. They all have the cute charm ability, which all baby characters have, by the way. Peach is more of a special attacker with special bulk, while Daisy hits physically with good defense. Of course, all Pokémon games need some sort of mythical Pokémon. And who better to fill the spot than Rosalina, the Space Princess. She's a strong special attacker who can take a hit fairly well and has the ability Serene Grace, mostly because it sounds appropriate. Of course, we can't forget Wario and Waluigi as a duo. Wario is a fighting type because he punches, and a steel type because he has a bike. That makes perfect sense, leave me alone. He's rather slow but takes all kinds of hits fairly well. Waluigi is a dark type who's very fast and hits hard, but doesn't exactly enjoy being hit back. And finally, we can't forget about the Donkey Kong family. Diddy Kong is modeled after Mankey, a small, ill-tempered monkey with high attack and speed, who is way too excited to be put to sleep. However, when evolving into Donkey Kong, this changes. Donkey Kong is a little slower, but very physically strong. He can both throw and take punch as well, and his solid rock ability makes super effective hits do much less damage. Of course, there are many more characters in the Mario franchise that could be turned into Pokémon, but that is all for today. If you have any ideas on what Pokémon versions of characters could look like, absolutely let me know in the comments. But for now, see you at some point in the future, probably.